the state of emergency, as Katrina was just saying. The weather has caused a declaration of it across the Bay of Plenty and in the past 2 hours across the Coromandel as residents prepare for the worst storm in more than 40 years. Now, this is in terms of broad brush impact. Cyclone Cook will hit Great Barrier Island at about lunchtime tomorrow, then track down beside Coromandel, possibly not directly hitting it. It will make landfall, they think, on the mainland for the first time in the Western Bay of Plenty, almost exactly 24 hours from now. These areas will see strong winds, very heavy rain, tidal surges. From there she'll head south, passing close to Wellington overnight, then heading Banks Peninsula on Friday morning. Auckland in for torrential rain and strong winds. MetService forecaster Georgina Griffith says the situation is extremely serious.
We're putting gusts to 140 kilometres an hour in for Auckland. And again, that will impact on airports. That's a damaging gust from an airplane point of view. And whilst it is only a short period of severe gales for Auckland, it happens when people are going to try and go away for Easter. The landslips, of course, and the travel plans for people trying to go away tomorrow, you're going to have to check in with the roads, your transportation links. Really carefully plan about whether you even want to go away until things are settled down, because we will see landslips, we will see roads gone, we will see flash flooding at some point in the next 48 hours in the Upper North Island. All those hotspots, those holiday places like Coromandel and parts of North Auckland, also Bay of Plenty, where people do travel to, the Waikato. So again, wind and rain in that Upper North Island area probably going to impact on people's travel plans. So just check in with the MetService forecast, check in with NZTA around roading, check in with Civil Defence if you live in the Bay of Plenty, because they're already on state of emergency.
Georgina Griffiths. Meanwhile, the Economic Development Minister Simon Bridges visited Edgecombe today to survey the damage from last week's floods and meet business owners. He said there would be an announcement from the government about financial support package, but not until Cyclone Cook has passed.
There is a bit of worry around the weather, and that's because if you think about it, it's a double whammy. They've had it. That has meant some slips, some erosion on the roads, but they're in a sense at a saturation point, and a lot more bad weather on them just makes that situation so much worse, potentially depending on the nature of that. Of course, it also means in terms of the residences and the businesses, what has been bad becomes worse in that regard as well. I know there's a lot of work being done though, to get ourselves in the best shape for that, but to some extent we just got to wait and see what Mother Nature throws us.
Speaking in Whakatane earlier today, that Simon Bridges